What's up, fight fans? We're diving headfirst into an insane week of MMA news, with major shakeups and explosive debuts that are set to redefine divisions. From the youngest female fighter in UFC history to a stacked Noche UFC card celebrating Mexican Independence Day, plus a massive European showdown, you do not want to miss this. Get ready for the full breakdown, because the fight game never sleeps, and neither do we. First up, let's talk about the highly anticipated Noche UFC 3 card, headlined by the explosive featherweight clash between Diego Lopes and Jean Silva. This Saturday promises a night of unforgettable action, especially with a trio of fresh faces making their octagon debuts, adding incredible depth to the already stacked card. Leading the charge for these exciting newcomers is Mexico's own Santiago Luna, an undefeated featherweight with a pristine 6-0 record, ready to make a statement. The 21-year-old border boy, standing at 5'9" and fighting at 145 pounds, is set to face the formidable Kwang Le in what promises to be a thrilling featherweight encounter. Also stepping into the octagon for the very first time at Noche UFC is flyweight Alden Correa, a 27-year-old from Mexico, ready to ignite the crowd on a card celebrating Mexican Independence Day. Correa, nicknamed Cobra, standing at 5'8" and weighing in at 125 pounds, faces a tough test against Brazil's Alessandro Costa in his promotional debut, a true clash of styles. And here's where history is made. Alice Pereira, making her promotional debut at Noche UFC, becomes the youngest female fighter ever in UFC history at just 19 years old. No, she's not related to the former two-division champ Alex Pereira, but this Brazilian phenom has a long career ahead, and she's already turning heads with her raw talent and undeniable potential. Alice Pereira draws Montserrat Rendon this Saturday, and with her historic debut, all eyes will be on how this young superstar handles the bright lights of the UFC stage. Noche UFC card is stacked with new talent, proving that the UFC is constantly evolving and bringing fresh, hungry fighters to the forefront, celebrating Mexican fight culture and history. Switching gears to the European scene, prepare yourselves for a massive show as Octagon 75 lands in Hanover for the very first time this Saturday, bringing a stacked fight card and plenty of intrigue. Headlining this landmark event for the European fight scene is a high-stakes featherweight battle for contender status between Gioni Palokai and the rising Czech prospect Jakub Butfalski. This division has been recently shaken up, making Palokai versus Butfalski a critical fight that could propel either man directly into a title shot and cement their legacy in Octagon. Expect fireworks when these two featherweight contenders collide, leaving everything they have inside the Octagon cage to claim their spot at the top. This Saturday is absolutely massive for MMA fans across the globe, with history being made at Noche UFC and contender dreams on the line at Octagon 75. Which debut are you most excited for? Who takes the main event at Noche UFC? And will Palokai or Butfalski seize contender status? Let us know your predictions in the comments below, hit that like button, and subscribe for all the latest MMA news and breakdowns. Don't miss out on any of the action, fam.